pumpkin tutorial using any hook and any yarn. For this pattern, you're going to want to grab just a small bit of your desired color for your pumpkin and whatever hook you want to use. For this pattern, it doesn't really matter the weight of the yarn or the hook size since it is made to measure. You're going to start with your slip stitch on your hook, and then you're going to chain a few stitches. Doesn't really matter exactly how many stitches you're going to do. I'm going to chain about this many because I want my pumpkin to be pretty small. If you want yours to be bigger, go ahead and chain more. And you're going to single crochet in the back loop only all the way down your chain for this next row. When you get to the end of that row, you're going to chain one, turn your work, and single crochet in the back loop only all the way down the next row. You're going to keep repeating that until you reach the length that you need for your pumpkin. You want to continue doing those rows until you can fold it over and it's about double the length of your width. To close it up, you're going to fold it over and crochet the two sides together using single crochets all the way across. If you don't like the look of it single crocheted all the way across, you can go ahead and just sew the two pieces together. So to sew them together, you're just going to put a single crochet through both sides at once. So on this side, I'm just going through the back loop and going through that starting chain, the other side of the starting chain that you haven't used yet. And to make it easier, I'm also crocheting over this end, so I don't have to weave that in at the end. When you reach the end here and do your last single crochet through, go ahead and flip it inside out. That hides that seam right there. And then you're going to leave a long tail, probably about that long. Then you're going to grab your tapestry or yarn needle, thread your yarn, and on the side you ended at, you're going to, towards the end of the row, go in and out between each one. Doesn't matter if it's exact here. It's just to cinch up and close up one side of your pumpkin. So you're going to go ahead and go all the way around, just weaving in and out. Once you get all the way around, you're going to want to cinch that really tight to close up the bottom of your pumpkin. And then thread that yarn through the middle of it, all the way up to the top. So you're going to use that same piece of yarn to close up the top. Go ahead and grab some polyfill and fill your pumpkin. It's okay if you overfill it, you can take some out when you're seaming up this top here. So go ahead and do the same thing you did on the bottom. You're going to start at the top here and just weave in and out of those top stitches. Going all the way around. You can add more stuffing if you feel like your pumpkin needs it, or take some out if you feel like you put too much in. And then you're going to pass that end back through the middle all the way to the bottom. Pull it real tight. And then you can move your fiber fill around inside. You might be able to get your finger in there and move it around to fit your pumpkin better and cinch that tight again. If you like to have the pumpkin ribbing, you can pull your yarn over the side like so. Come up through the middle, tighten that. Do that a couple of times where it makes sense for you and your pumpkin. It'll kind of make those pumpkin shapes right there. So you can do as many as you think you need for your pumpkin. This one, 3 kind of made sense. And then if you'd like to add a sort of stem at the end here, you can give yourself some room on your hook here. Just make some chains, as many as you think work, and you can fold it over like so, or you can do even more and fold it over a couple of times. So I did about that much. I'll take my yarn needle again. I'm going to go through this middle here so that it kind of folds it over. And then I'm going to go back through the end of it, just tuck it in and back through the middle of my pumpkin. You can see it adds kind of a little bow stem here. And there you have it. There's your pumpkin.